this is Cito, and you're listening to The Gareth Nelson Show.
Awesome new music there. That is Praying Mantis. And the guys are in the studio with me, Cito and Martin. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, Gareth. How's it, man?
Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for having us down.
How was the drive here? Apparently you got a bit stuck in traffic, eh?
It was Joburg on a Friday afternoon, except with police and rioters.
Yeah. Got stuck in the
Never a
Westbury
dull moment in
protests.
Joburg, eh? Okay, look, obviously we've had you before, Cito, and we discussed a lot. But I wanted to ask both of you now, how did you guys meet and get this whole project going in the first place?
Many, many years ago. Long story short, we met. Cito was playing in a band called Moonchild. Wade and myself were playing in a band called Eight-Legged Groove Machine. We needed a vocalist. Cito needed real musicians.
Jeez.
And
I'll tell Donnie that.
Donnie, shame. Oh, sorry, Don. And then, we kind of realized we had a lot of stuff in common and mutual interests and all kinds of stuff. And we'd done a few gigs at a place in Randburg called Tattoos, funny enough. And we kind of just hooked up when we realized this was a good idea. Wade phoned Cito. Or did you phone Wade? You phoned Wade.
I can't remember anymore.
Anyway, Wade or Cito contacted
About
each other.
24, 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, cool, let's get together. We jammed, and that was the rest is history, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, what would you sort of say the state of like rock music is in this country at the moment? I mean, you guys have been through it from the late 90s right till now. What do you is it changed? Is it relevant still?
I think that there is a lot of great rock bands in South Africa at the moment. I think that the scene has changed where they're not getting the support as far as, people going to gigs and concerts and stuff like that as much as it used to be in the 90s. But the musicians are definitely there. But, it's for us witnessing it when we started, the whole rave scene started.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh man, how do you contend with, pillheads who are self-absorbed listening to a DJ playing music to thousands and thousands at a rave, But then rock came back in again, and it's always going to have that cycle for us, or for me anyway. It's always going to have that cycle. It's always going to be relevant to the fans. So
whether it's relevant in the mainstream or not comes and goes, and so does everything.
Or radio.
Yeah, but that is what rock is about, isn't it? There's always been the sort of antisocial, almost breaking against the man, as it were. It's not going to follow the trends.
Absolutely.
It does its own thing.
And some of it definitely does. I mean, I personally come from the kind of the punk ethos of stuff where it's really down in the dirt and kind of do-it-yourself stuff. You know? But I mean, there is rock. Even for me, has been dragged kicking and screaming into the mainstream, which it should never be. It should be a fringe thing
Nickelback
for reprobates.
It should be underground. Well, we got it. So.
And highlights and lowlights for you guys in your career, things that have stuck out for you. I know there's a big highlight coming later this year, but we'll get to that shortly. But
cool.
Things that have stuck out so far.
Look, we get that asked quite often, especially because of how long we've been going for and stuff. And I think a big one for us is coming second in the world at the Global Battle of the Bands in 2004. And then last year winning gold in China at the Silk Road Indie Music Festival, competing against 15 other countries. Those are like sort of highlights.
Stick out,
But also there's certain like events and festivals where we've just had so much fun performing. And as far as lowlights are concerned, I can definitely mention a couple of funny ones, like the Secunda Festival that we played to nobody.
Man, we played to the sound engineer.
No, he left even. It was so cold. Even he left. So we literally played to nobody. We were paid. They paid up front. Martin made sure of that.
I went and harassed the guy, and I kind of beer gripped or Vulcan gripped his neck into paying us. But he was much bigger than me. But I still found myself with my hand on his
shoulder. Because he had a mullet. So
but you have to pay us.
At first it was show us the money, and he opened his pocket and he closed it again. He's like, no.
That's because I said to him, show me the money. So that's what he literally did. He opened his pocket and went,
Here's
here
the
you
money.
go. I was like, no. Show it to me in my hand.
But that's the thing. What is it like when you go to a place and there's like nobody there, or they're not your crowd and they're not interested like that? I mean, how do you? Does the show go on, as it were?
Definitely.
Well, especially if you paid for it. But
Yeah.
you know, what keeps us going is the fact that we just love performing together. And if we're not doing it for ourselves, then there's no point in doing it for anybody else, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's what's kept us going for so many years, is that we've never really been put off by lackluster attendances or
fashions
or lack of success or that kind of vibe, because it's not what we do it for, you know? And I think that's the thing about blues and rock and all that, is that it's a soulful thing. I know probably 90% of other acts would get on that stage and go, stuff that I'm not playing.
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah.
But for us, it's like, let's just have a jolt. This is a paid rehearsal in the middle of the cold in the most random situation.
It makes for the best stories.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, like now.
You never go, remember that night where it was packed out and everything was perfect and we had no problems? No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, true, very true. Well said. And that's what I wanted to actually ask you. I mean, as a band now, I mean, you guys have been together for so long. I mean, is it those days and you just look at each other and you think, not you again kind of thing? Or is this like camaraderie, this brotherhood, as it were?
No,
this family,
there's
as it were?
very much a family vibe.
Yeah.
We miss each other a lot if we don't see each other even for a week or two. It really does start feeling weird.
So you really have that sort of connection like that?
Yeah, I think that's why. We're brothers and friends first. And there's never been I've never had a moment where I was jaded or like, I'm so over this, or do we have to do the song again, or anything like that. It's everything that we're doing is out of integrity. We're with each other out of integrity. So I think, Well,
I mean, we've definitely had super doubtful moments where we've doubted ourselves and we've doubted where we're at and whatever. But still, the fact is, we like playing music together and we like creating music together. Cito and myself have been writing songs together for 25 years.
Yeah.
He's my work wife.
How does he feel about that?
You have to ask his wife.
And what would your advice be to young artists? Like, just say now, a guy wants to start a band. He comes to you and says, I want to start a band. I want to go on this long road that you guys have been on. What would you say to that guy?
I would say just focus on the music before anything else. Don't get carried away with the peripheral stuff like fame and social media and drugs, because not everybody can withstand those phases without losing their creativity and losing the essence of what they're doing music for.
Yes.
So that would be my suggestion. Don't do it with expectations of making money, because it's getting a lot harder to make money out of music.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean,
simply for me, I just say do it for the right reasons.
And then tell me about the side project you guys got going. I know El Cantante, which I'm a big fan of myself. Tell us, how did that start about, and how did you get going with that? It's such a contrast to the Wonderboom project, as it were.
Well, good, fun stories as well. We're always full of stories. It was Cito's idea. Cito's Puerto Rican roots. His mama. And it's kind of Cito's folk songs of really how he grew up playing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He gave me a call. I just finished doing a year of corporate projects, which I absolutely hated, and I hated my life. And Cito called me and he was like, listen, I'm going to do the Spanish project, this Latin thing, and blah, blah, blah. And my first reaction, I said to him, was get someone who does that, because it's very specialized. And I'm not the, I mean, I can play a lot of stuff, but I can't play everything. And that's another level of that thing. You must know that thing. Anyway, so I said get someone else to do it, but thanks. But I think someone else should. Anyway, so got someone else. A couple of weeks before his first gig, he phoned me and said, listen, this dude's in rehab.
Things work out.
And they try to make us go, but we said, no. So I literally learnt all the stuff. Cito kind of pointed me in the direction, showed me the way.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best things I've ever done. It's so much fun. I've learned so much. As a guitar player, you just get to show off all night as well.
And it's such a different style, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so different from you.
And it's also not that far removed from what we do with rock and roll. Obviously the Latin side of rock and roll. pulling away from the blues. But even that, it's still quite blues based, but all those minor progressions and things like that, which are very, very Latino.
Yes.
So
going back to your roots, of course.
Yeah, going back to my roots, but a lot of the stuff that he digs as well. So like one of the songs that we do is actually not a Latin song. It came from Saudi Arabia or something like that.
Persia, yeah.
Okay.
Misery Lou, which Dick Dell in the Deltones covered, and it's that instrumental piece on Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
The Pulp Fiction theme. Everyone knows it as the Pulp Fiction theme.
Absolutely, yeah.
Depending which generation you're from, or people go, the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
of course.
Black Eyed Peas
That's the
also
other
covered.
version. Yeah, that's true.
So something
Pulp
like
Fiction,
that was like a cool exercise for us to tackle because it comes from the same kind of roots.
Comes from the same place. Yeah.
So
I suppose all music does at the end of the day. There's all a root core with music, whether it be jazz, rock, blues, whatever.
Again, coming full circle, that's why rock and blues and stuff like that will always live. It's roots music. It's roots. It's in
and it
you.
Doesn't date.
It's in you. It can't date. It can't. It is the beginning of it. Roots.
Absolutely. And now we're speaking about this rock legendary band that's coming out here, of course, in November, and you guys are opening for them. I'm talking about Guns N' Roses, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, my girlfriend is an absolute fanatic of these guys. So when she heard that, she was like, wow, this they're actually going to open for Guns N' Roses. And of course, a lot of people thought you'd never see Guns N' Roses again because Slash and Axl weren't getting on. Tell us about that and how did that happen?
Yeah, so obviously it's like a teenage dream come true, at our age, in our stage of the game. And it just shows you music is just like, it's so unpredictable and it's such an elusive concept, but if you stick with it, it always surprises you. Martin got a call from CEO of Big Concerts saying that Guns N' Roses were coming out. Would we be keen to open for them? And Martin was like, "Let me check my diary quickly," and he says, we've been asking around the industry to see. Who would be the best band to open, and your name came up, and we see that you guys have got a new album out, and blah, blah, blah. And he says, look, you're not going to be the only one submitting. Obviously, once we go public, we have to also submit everybody else, all the other bands that are going to be cool for it. But, we're going to put you forward if you're keen, and Guns N' Roses apparently checked it out, and they approved,
Oh, wow. So that's
selected.
Awesome, isn't it? So they actually chose it,
That alone is
it's a good
amazing for us. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm very excited. I'm going to be there, so I'm very excited.
Also, for us playing our home stadium is a big one. It's a big one. To
it's fantastic. And there hasn't been a show there for a while, is there? I mean, one stage was lots of bands coming out. It seems to be very quiet.
I can't remember the last one I went to. Foo Fighters, I think.
That's probably the last one I can remember. Yeah. I mean, unless you count the Biebers and all those guys. We're not going to count them today. Okay, so we're going to play Wonderboom on the radio, and then you guys are going to set up and play for us a little bit. And also we'll be chatting about the upcoming shows, also including tonight's show.
Right,
sweet.
Yes.
And so we'll carry on after this song.
Thanks.
What an amazing song that of course is Wonderboom's Africa. The legends are going to be playing Southern Light from their brand new album now for me. Guys, when you're ready, take it away.
Cool. I went north in search of love through Scandinavia. At the time it seemed the right thing to do. Couldn't afford it, got deported, so now I remain here. This is my story, how about you? You are my southern light. You shine at me like a bright star in the night. There's no apologies, only epiphanies. That's what you do to me, that's what you do. You are my traffic light. Tell me when to stop, when to go, when to take it slow. I'll wait for your sign. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. We chose to roam, but we could have stayed here. Keep hitting the road like we do. Adventure we seek, adventure we reap. I gotta hand it to you. You are my southern light. You shine at me like a bright star in the night. There's no apologies, only epiphanies. That's what you do to me, that's what you do. You are my traffic light. Tell me when to stop, when to go, when to take it slow. I'll wait for your sign. I'll wait, 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 I'll wait. You are my southern light. You shine at me like a bright star in the night. There's no apologies, only epiphanies. That's what you do to me, that's what you do. You are my traffic light. Tell me when to stop, when to go, when to take it slow. I'll wait for your sign. I'll wait, 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 I'll wait.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Always incredible.
Thank you. Sorry about the frog in the throat moment.
No, it makes it authentic. It makes it real. It makes me feel better as well. Because it's happened to me, and I thought to myself, well, if the guy like you can happen to you, then
Yeah.
it makes me feel a lot better.
I should have warmed up on the way, I suppose.
That's real music.
That's real music.
That's
That's
real
authentic.
natural stuff.
Unplugged live right here, right now. So it's
Well,
awesome.
we didn't bring
Beautiful.
Cito's "Time to Believe" in machine in.
You can well, I played it earlier. You know, just got a new one. You can blame me because I didn't give you water soon enough. That was my
No,
fault,
no,
so.
it's fine, man.
All right, so tell us, guys, about this current show that's on at the moment and where you're going to be next. I know tonight, obviously, at Rivonia Barnyard.
Yeah.
What's lined up for you guys?
So it's a tour. It's a show called The Best Side Story, and we're touring it around the country. We just came back from the Cape, and we're doing quite a few shows in Gauteng, but we're also going to KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga,
Chakunda.
Free State.
Secunda, you got to conquer it now.
So basically, Best Side Story is like a unplugged storytelling show. We kind of feel that after 22 years of rocking and rolling, we've got some explaining to do.
Absolutely.
So, the stories behind certain songs, funny scenarios when these songs were written, just an opportunity for fans to get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's a bit late, but it's
never
kind
too
of
late.
Yeah, it's never too late. And we've been getting a lot of requests about it, and the feedback for the show has been amazing. People wanting us to film the show or to record it or whatever because they want to show it off to everybody else. A lot of people have said it's the best show they've ever seen.
Really?
So we've been having lots of fun digging up some old songs, reworking them, especially in an unplugged kind of format.
Yeah.
And we're just taking it around to theaters. It's a 2-act show.
Okay.
Tonight is Rivonia Barnyard. And you're going to have to look at our website or Facebook for the other dates because we're quite busy at the moment and my memory's a bit shot.
Well, that's why we've got all this social media out there, so you can exactly for this reason. Well, I'm definitely going to get myself along to that. Sounds fantastic. Guys, get out there and watch this. You don't want to miss these two guys. I've just seen them live now. They're absolutely magnificent. All right, and then obviously Guns N' Roses later this year, and then anything
29th
overseas?
November, Sock City. We're looking at overseas Europe for earlier on next year.
Okay. Yeah,
probably spring, European spring. You
got to take this over there. I mean, these guys have got to hear it. Europe and America, I think. Yeah, why not?
We've got some doors opened up for us in China now, and obviously not China in Europe. China.
We got some Chinas in Europe.
But we got some German Dutch connections opened up for us.
Awesome. Well, Well, guys, it's always absolute privilege having Cito in, and of course, nice to meet you today, Martin, as well.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much, Gareth.
Guys, are you keen to play another one? Is the voice okay?
Yeah, no, voice is
I don't
fine.
wanna push it
It was
tonight
just a phlegmy moment, you know,
Okay,
with
it
all the
happens.
allergies and
It
stuff.
happens.
But yeah, we just need to retune, or I need to retune quickly.
Great. So we're going to do an El Cantante
we'll do
piece.
an El Cantante number,
Which piece
yeah.
are we going to play?
I'm not sure. What do you think we should do, Mart?
Canción, maybe?
No, what? That's hectic. We'll let you know.
think. Okay, we're going to play Wonderboom. It's Great to Be Alive. Such a beautiful song that is. It's Great to Be Alive by the legendary Wonderboom. And of course, tomorrow night, Cito's other project, Absinthe, they're going to be playing at the Radium Beer Hall, so do not miss that one on Louis Vuitton Avenue. And then on Sunday, El Cantante, who you're going to see now. These Wonderboom have left, and it's El Cantante in the studio now. And they're going to be playing at La Rosa on Sunday. And of course, don't miss tonight's show at Rivonia Barnyard, Wonderboom live. All right, guys, you're going to take it away. Cito, can you please tell us what you're going to be playing now?
Cool. It's a song that I learned from my mother. She plays guitar and sings. It's from Puerto Rico. It's called En mi viejo San Juan, which means in my old San Juan.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Take it away.
Okay. En mi viejo San Juan, cuántos sueños forjé en mis noches de infancia. Mi primera ilusión y mis cuitas de amor son reflejos del alma. Una tarde me fui hacia extraña nación, pues lo quiso el destino. Pero mi corazón se quedó frente al mar en mi viejo San Juan. Adiós, Borinquen querida. Adiós, mi diosa del mar. Me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. Pero el tiempo pasó, el destino burló mi terrible nostalgia y no pude volver al San Juan que yo amé, pedacito de patria. Mi cabello blanqueó, ya mi vida se va, ya la muerte me llama. Y no quiero morir alejado de ti, Puerto Rico del alma. Adiós, Borinquen querida. Adiós, 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 mi diosa del mar. Me voy, ya me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. A buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan. A buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan.
Magnificent. Wow. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful, guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming in again today.
Cool.
Gracias.
Thanks for having
And
us.
yeah, well, you're always welcome, as you know. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm blown away with that. Beautiful, guys. So,
Cool.
right, so we wish you all the best for the future, and we'll chat soon.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, Gareth. Cheers, guys.